October 4th from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. and Saturday the 5th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. 2 days of unbeatable ball games. We're clearing our treasures at jaw-dropping prices, and we've got something for everyone. It's a yard sale you won't want to miss. October 4th, 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 5th, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Quartz Distribution Center, Lion Kiln. Terms and conditions apply. Quartz, bringing value home.
This message is for every business owner in St. Kitts and Nevis. Jumpstart your business and set yourself apart from your competitors with an advertising solution from ZIZ Radio, ZIZ Television, or Big Wave. The Advertising Solutions Department at ZIZ prides itself on providing client-focused advertising solutions that make sense for all local businesses. Don't use the excuse that you can't afford to advertise. Call us at 465-2621. We will sit with you, discover your needs, and design a solution that fits your budget. Advertising works, and with ZIZ, it works even better for your business.
Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more
Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy.
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
Are you ready to make a difference? The Citizen Security Secretariat invites you to showcase your creativity in our logo and slogan competition, an important part of the 90-day campaign against crime and violence. We're looking for a logo and slogan that embodies our mission, citizen security, partnerships for safer communities. Your entries will help to communicate the importance of collaboration in ensuring safety for everyone who calls St. Kitts and Nevis home. So whether you're an artist, a student, or just someone passionate about community safety, we want to see your vision. Submit your designs and slogans and let your creativity shine. Prizes include cash awards of $500 for the winning slogan and $1,000 for the winning logo, as well as recognition on our social media. Your work will become the brand of the Citizen Security Secretariat and become an important part of the ongoing campaign for a safer, united federation. Don't miss this chance to make an impact. Submit your logo and slogan by 7th October 2024 by emailing citizensecurity@gov.kn or message us your entry at facebook.com/citizenssecureSKN. Be sure to include your name, email address, age, and phone number. The competition is open to all nationals and residents of St. Kitts and Nevis. Together, let's build a safer St. Kitts and Nevis, one slogan and design at a time.
Good morning to everyone and welcome back to Policing with You. I am your host, Shami Nadine. With me, I have Inspector Bergen. He's no stranger to us on Policing with You. However, he holds many umbrellas under his cap, or many titles under his cap. So this morning, he's here to tell us a bit about his new crime fighting initiative geared towards our future leaders in the Federation. Inspector Bergen, introduce yourself to the listening and viewing audience and tell us a bit of why you're here.
All right, good morning, Sergeant Nadine, and to your man behind the scenes, GQ, at ZIZ. Good morning to our people in Radio Land, those of us listening via the internet and whatever mean of media, those of us in the diaspora. Good morning to you all. Again, my name is Inspector John Bergen. I'm no stranger to this program. I've been here the last few months talking football development for youths here in St. Kitts and Nevis. And I'm here again to tell you a little bit more about a new initiative that the security forces, in partnership with the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force National Intervention Team, Saturday morning new generation football program that is due to launch this weekend, Saturday, the 5th of October, 2024. You want me to continue?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, tell us a bit.
So this initiative is something that has been in the makings for the last 12 months. We had a summer camp last year, July, where we had a number of international coaches coming to our shows, and we saw over 200 children being touched by this summer camp. And after the summer camp finished, that was it. They went back to their various communities, homes, places of abode, and nothing happened until this year's summer camp. We had over 300 children this year, and we partnered again with the National Intervention Team of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force, as well as we partner with the Department of Sports by merging their summer camp for 1 week with our summer camp that was held between the 15th to the 29th of July of this year. So now that we are here, we realize that on a Saturday there's nothing for the children to do in the various communities in St. Kitts and Nevis, and so we wanted to introduce something back to the communities, and this is not nothing new. It used to happen before, it's just that it has fallen off. And so the security forces, in its effort to direct our youths in the right direction, in partnership with the National Intervention Team of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force, and we believe that that is a good marriage to bring the National Intervention Team alongside the security forces football club to help and use football as a vehicle to reach our young people here in St. Kitts and Nevis. So, ladies and gentlemen, St. Kitts and Nevis, there's a new program that our youths can attend every Saturday morning between the hours of 9 a.m. and 12 noon, and it will be kicked off this coming Saturday at Flow. Well, the old Flow grounds is now called NCI grounds, right up there in Needmos, and we're looking to see our youths coming out in their numbers to participate in this program. It's going to be an all year round program, and so we want our youths to benefit from this program.
Inspector Bergen, thank you so much for that. I'm always excited to hear what Security Forces Football United is doing, and always glad to partner with you guys as the Sergeant in charge of the National Intervention Team. The National Intervention Team is geared towards partnering with persons, making our youths, creating safe space for our youth. So the Federation, they are our future leaders, and these are the things that we have to do in order to impact the groundwork for their future. Mr. Bergen, if I want to sign up, what do I do? This sounds like a good thing. Someone out there listening or viewing, what do they do in order to sign up? How do we get our children on board?
Well, it's not just only sound like a good thing. It will be a good thing to come, and we want our parents, our guardians to sign up their children, our child, our ward. You can contact the club secretary, Miss Patrice Lois. She is the hard-working secretary of the Security Forces United, and her number is, I'm going to give her number now, 663-5168. Easy to remember, 663-5168. As well as there's an online form that you can find on the Security Forces United FC Facebook page and Instagram page. You can download it, complete it, and email it back to the secretary, and you will get a response. Also, if you're not tech savvy and you don't want the trouble of going online, you show up Saturday morning and your child will be registered. on site at the NCI grounds here in Needmos.
Thank you so much, sir. I listened. We just want to make sure that persons realize that it is not Warner Park, it is the NCI grounds. That is the old flow grounds.
Old farmer flow grounds, yes.
Yes. So, Mr. Bergen, what is the primary goal for this initiative? We hear, we see what is going on. Commissioner has spoken for persons to create crime prevention methods within the different communities, and you have listened, you have now executed. What is the primary goal that you have set?
Well, one of the primary goals is to reach our youths here in St. Kitts and Nevis, and we want to get to them, to use football as a vehicle to get them to love football at an early age. And that is the reason why we're starting off. The program is geared, the start of the program is geared towards youths between the ages of 4, so we gone even below primary school age, 4 years to 12 years old, right? If you're almost 13 years, you can come, but one of the primary objects of this program is to get engage these youths at an early age to get them to love the sport of football, so that in years to come St. Kitts and Nevis can have strong representation regionally, locally and internationally. We also want to reach these youths and teach them life skills. Very important in the development of youths. We see what is happening around us with crime and violence, and so we believe that if we get these children, these youths in this program at this early age, something will be imparted upon them, and they will not be finding themselves becoming delinquent or engaging in antisocial behavior. That is one of the primary for this program, as well as it's creating a pathway for these youths as well. I spoke about development representing St. Kitts and Nevis. A lot of these youths we envision will go on to represent St. Kitts and Nevis in the various national programs, get scholarships to go abroad to become engineers, teachers, lawyers, doctors, and even play professionally. So it's a holistic approach, it's a big vision, and I believe that with the support of the government, the community, and every small man in the federation, this program can go from strength to strength.
Okay, Mr. Bergen, we have a call, so we're going to pause here. Good morning, caller. You're on the air.
Yeah, good morning, Miss Police and Mr. Police.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, well, this program here, I already look forward for this program for years. And, you know, the national saying is that it takes a community to raise a child. And I agree with that. And crime should be everybody's concern. And the police cannot do it alone, neither the general public. So each one depends on each one. Now, my question is this. When something that is banned from being circling in the public and the police confiscate that and has it under lock and key, who does take it out from where they have it in a secured place, so that when the case is ready to show up and the person who that was confiscated from, there is no evidence? Because that is not nice. That's showing the public that you cannot have trust, a certain level of trust in the police. Because if things are being missing in the police headquarters, where else they are not going to be missing from? So what I think is that the whole police force need to be rechecked and sift out the bad ones from the good ones, because those one bad apple will stigmatize a whole basket of apples. Thank you for listening. I'll listen out the rest of the year.
Thank you, caller. Thank you for that. Anything of evidential value is housed at the crime scene department, as far as I know. So, Bergen, you have anything to add?
From my experience as a career police officer, anything that is confiscated, or even something that is found and given to the police, there's a exhibit room, there's an exhibit officer, and there's also something what you call a chain of custody document that has to be completed every time an officer takes something to the exhibit custodian. That has to be recorded. A receipt is given, and so any uplifting has to go back through the same process that brought it there in the first place. So there should be always checks and balances in the receiving and the taken from the exhibit room.
Thank you so much, Inspector Bergen, for that. We're going to go back into our questionnaire, Mr. Bergen.
Yes.
You've listened. I heard you speak about the idea, how it came about, the initiative that we are now doing, the New Generation Football Program. Who are the key players in this development? In everything you do, as the college just say, it takes a community effort in this. So,
well, what I can say, Sergeant Odein, from our post-mortem of our summer camp, we recognize that the security forces and the Royal St. Christopher Nevis National Intervention Team cannot do it by themselves. We recognize that it takes, as the caller just indicated, it takes a whole community, not just the village now, but a whole community to raise our youths. And so we have approached in partnership with the National Intervention Team, we have approached the Department of Sports. They are willing to partner with us. We also approached the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Education and Youth, and we have been getting some good feedbacks. We have also approached a sponsor who should be coming on board with us, and we want to encourage more persons out there in the community to see this project or this program as something beneficial to our children here in St. Kitts and Nevis. We know all football is life, as we just say, and all children, they love to kick balls. Some of them will not, all of them will not come professional, but football can carry them places. It's a vehicle. It can take them to places. So what I would love to have is to see more persons in addition to those I call. We know that the Prime Minister, Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, has given his full support to this program. The Ministry of National Security, the Royal St. Christopher Nevis Police Force, they all joined in partnership with us to make it happen, and we have just partnered with NCI. They are the new owners of the grounds, and they have given us the approval to continue to use the ground. We have been there for the last 6 years, and we have seen tremendous development from the security forces in those 6 years.
Thank you so much. Inspector Bergen, while we speak about the community, how can other community members and organizations get involved in supporting this initiative?
Okay, yeah, so this initiative is not specifically to just members of the security forces football club. It is an national, we are hoping that it becomes a national initiative where we have persons from various national organizations, NGOs, football clubs, and other organizations coming on board and joining us. So you don't have to be a member of the security forces. If you're interested in coming on board, even if it's a bottle of water, a banana, $5 to buy snacks for the youths, a pair of boots, balls, yes, we welcome you. We welcome you to volunteer your time, your energies and your effort, and of course it has to involve some level of finance. So yes, it's not just specifically to the security forces, and it's an all on board approach with this. We know that crime is becoming a concern, has become a concern for many, and we believe that this new generation football program will form the next generation of politicians, doctors, teachers, lawyers, the community as a whole.
Thank you so much, Inspector
Yes.
Bergen. We have a call. Good morning, caller. You're on the air. Caller, you're on the air. Good morning, caller. You're on the air.
Yeah, good morning.
You have to speak a bit louder. I can hear you clearly. Go ahead.
The program, what is it all about? Can I explain something?
Yes, sir.
No, what I want to say, right, is just that we have some guys that there interfering and not my wife last month, not that I'm sure now. I called the police station there yesterday. I called 911 and they put me onto the police station. And the police government tell me, I don't care you go to. I don't care you go to. Yeah, I said, she can't with me, right? So they had to him before now, right? My wife is Jumbay, everybody knows Jumbay. She's a big labor. Leave her alone, right? I don't want to go down there and get myself in no trouble with nobody. Right? I can make 71 next month. Right? I call it from Lad Village. Tell the police them to do the work. Good morning. See you.
Good morning. Thank you so much, caller. Thank you so much for that. We have another call. That call. You can call back. Yes, Inspector Bergen, the spotlight is back on you. We have another caller.
Good morning.
Good morning, caller. You're on the air.
This is Dumpling speaking.
Hi, Dumpling. Good morning.
I'm calling again. Why it is that no crossing guard is down the ferry terminal, and scarcely police don't come down there. And down there is very, very popular, more than 4th Street. You understand me? No police, no crossing guard, nobody to direct the traffic in the road when you see 12 o'clock. Or when they have big plane coming in and the people them trying to get over Nevis, they can't get in because the busman them running off the bus people them in the middle of the road. As just for them to bank in, they stop and laying off the passengers and picking up money. When they could go underneath the bus terminal and run off the passengers, nobody there to direct the traffic. The people them just miss the boat. Any confusion down there, and you go go to a police. I said no police down there. If you do car right, go over by the bakery with the phone in the hand. Otherwise, they go in the ferry terminal, like the garden in the ferry terminal, because they want the AC in there. And then you could stand there and pick out renting to make sure whether they're going far. And in there very cold and night. And all you need in the report police, when they see them come in, if they say they come to use the bathroom and they don't use the bathroom, tell them go outside. But instead of that, they let them sit down in there till whenever they're ready to go. So any confusion down there, you can't get nobody to assist you. And next thing again, these policemen, especially the young ones, they're coming around in the car. They're studying nobody. If something happens, the police attack. No glass down. They want to be driving in AC. I do not like that. Because the long-term police used to be in the sun. And from alley to alley, road to road. You're working for we money. We money is repaying them. And they're supposed to do the work. I'm calling in every minute and talking about this, you know. Police used to be Mallory Theatre, 4th Street, Dear Boy Battle, Down by Cooley, all about in that night, round and round. I ain't let's stop talking about Bakaliko. Because that's where you see me display the number. His number was 711. Sometimes we show the alley when you know. we just see somebody like the bullet. But where you come from, they ain't hear no shoes. You feeling the foot to save the grasshopper. I ain't gonna stop. These young police ain't doing nothing. And then these police they're coming out of the whether we agree and the police shot. But with the long-time police themselves, just let us see them doing the bring them on the road to patrol and tell them they're doing let us see them do. They're following in the footsteps, they're going in the when they're ready to come out on their own, they're going in the place. Do something about that for me tomorrow morning.
Yes,
and be a hot and Saturday when we play them coming in with the people them that miss the vote and down there the jam up. Please send policeman and security guard down there. See, this is dumping again.
We have another call. Good morning, caller. You're on the air.
Good morning, Vicky, and good morning, officers. Carl Brown here.
Good morning,
and
Carl Brown.
Yes, and good morning to the listeners, woman abroad. Question. A month or two ago, the Prime Minister promised the nation that we are going to see you guys on foot patrol. We have not seen you guys yet. And as Dumpling said, and I always call in about, is that your police officers are driving the vehicle in air condition. Sometimes they just pass, things happen, we're trying to get the police attention because they're in air condition. The situation get worse and the perpetrators get away because you have to call the police station to call them for them to turn back. By the time they turn back, the perpetrators get away. So please, again, to ask your police officers when they are patrolling in the public vehicle, the taxpayer vehicle that we are paying for, to patrol with the glass down so we could get their attention when things happen. If you got air condition, you cannot get the police attention. And another thing, an idea for you all. When are we going to see the police with police cam? That the police have a police cam on them, they are walking with, and the camera is on to see what happened in any situation. Please let us step up to that because you know, over the years, many complaints has come on the police. Some are true, some are false. When you have the police cam, you can't lie unless you turn it off before the situation happens. The other thing is, when are we going to see back the police officers on bicycle? And when are we going to see more police officers on cycle? Because we realize now the cycle and the bike thing has done with. The cycle thing is only when officials come in, you see all these cycles pop up with police officers on them. Please, people, we need protection. And the tourist season, you see all kind of security done for that, including police officers. And when the tourist boat them gone 6 o'clock, one vehicle might pass to patrol for us, and that's it. We need to see the police more active again.
Thank you, caller. I have noted all of your ideas and your comments to forward them to the operation manager so that he can filter down where he see necessary. Mr. Bergen, I would speak about the foot patrol. Up to yesterday, the National Intervention Team were out in their colors in the Newtown area. We have been for the previous 2 weeks in the McKnight area on foot patrol. And yes, the cry is that the public need to see the police more on foot. And I so agree with that. Anything for you, Mr. Bergen?
Most definitely, I believe that we need the community support. The police can police the community by themselves anymore. And the community has a right to hold the police accountable to the standard that I, myself and others in my age range and older grew up with, you know. So thank you for the call, Carl Brown, and thank you for the call, the previous Dumpling, for that.
Oh yes, and I don't want Dumpling to feel as if we are not taking back her concern. I have been taking back her concern, I know as of the 17th of September, the traffic department were given a new superintendent, Superintendent Bradshaw, and he has also been in meetings and hearing your concern. So I would just remind him about your concern at the ferry terminal before the end of day, so that something can be active at least tomorrow. Thank you so much. We have another call. Caller, you're on the air, and this will be our final call.
Hello.
Hi, morning. You're on the air.
Dumpling again. When in the 70s and the 80s, they only had about 4 or 5 policemen, 200 CN, 400 CN, 12, 14 or 12, 16. And to be up and down the road, do come all about. But why come these load of police and sometimes I walk in the highway to go over the hospital, and when I look in the army in the army, my load of police vehicle where the mash up. Vehicle where the mash.
I think we have lost connection to that caller. Okay, Inspector Bergman, just before we wrap up. Yes. I want you to just say again, how can the business sectors assist us in partnership with this initiative? Because we say we need the community, we need the business, we need the hospitals, we need the police, we need everybody on board in order to make this a successful one.
Absolutely, and that's the reason why we decided to target certain agencies, certain departments in government, because we need the government supports as well. We need the community support. We need the business community. We need even the small man in the community support. We don't need $100,000 to, even if it's $10, it will go towards the benefiting of these children, this program. And so we're envisioning that this can build out, and we're gonna, as I said, it's gonna be all year round. We're gonna be taking it hopefully around St. Kitts, and hopefully it can spill off into Nevis, but we're gonna be taking it to the various communities in St. Kitts. So maybe one weekend we might end up in Cairn, next weekend in Sadlers, next weekend in St. Paul's, next weekend in Sunny Point, in Old Road, in St. Peter's. That is the plan, that we intend to take it around to the communities and get more children involved. So that, as I say, in years to come, this new initiative, this program will bear tremendous fruit. We will see our children going off to college, making the national team, making our community, our parents and everybody proud of what this program can do and will do down the road.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bergman. While we're here, is it open to volunteers? Can persons volunteer their service as well?
Of course, and I have been working alongside the NIT and the Security Forces Management, along with some other persons who are very close to me in the football circles, to get people come on board, to coach, to assist with organization, build up and break down and things like that every Saturday, so that, some persons going to be responsible for water, some people going to be responsible for registration, some people going to be responsible for the meals, the refreshments, and so we're encouraging persons, if you're interested. I know a lot of you would have in the past been a part of a similar program held at Warner Park, and I can go way back during the Peter Jenkins era at the Football Association, the Anthony Johnson era, and most recently the Atiba Harris era. So we're bringing it back, and we want everybody to be on board to make it possible, to make it happen.
Tell us about the registration and the fees, that if any.
Okay, so for as I said before in my opening remarks, this initiative came about for continuity from our summer camp, and we are offering a special to all the youths who would have participated in the summer camp. There's a registration fee of $25. Any new persons, any new child coming on board, it will be $40. That will get you a uniform, that is shirt and pants, and hopefully when we have confirmed our sponsorship, we are going to be getting some new uniform that reflects our sponsors, colors, logos, and whatever else, right? We have approached the Police Cooperative Credit Union. We can believe the Police Credit Union will be a good addition to this initiative. Just yesterday we had a meeting with them. They are very much interested in coming on board in sponsoring this program, and so we're looking forward to that. But just for continuity, for the program to continue, we are going to be asking for a monthly subscription fee of $20 per child. It's very cheap, $20 per child every month, 4 or 5 weeks in a month. $20, I mean, you can't ask for anything better. But again, one of the things we looked at as well is to every child that joins, we will partner with the Police Cooperative Credit Union to sign them up to a youth saver saving account program. So we are hoping that some savings will start with the 4-year-olds, the 5, the 6, the 7, 8, 9, 10 year, 12-year-old. So they start to save early with the Police Cooperative Credit Union, and by the time they reach 18, 16, when the account matures, they will have that money to benefit from. So it's a holistic approach. It's not just playing football. It's geared towards education. It's geared towards financial education. It's geared towards creating a pathway, getting football to be the #1 sport in St. Kitts and Nevis again, basically.
Thank you so much, Inspector Burgon. So yes, parents, guardians, you have heard it. The New Generation Football Program for boys and girls aged 4 to 12. Every Saturday, meeting from 8:30 to 11:30, 12 o'clock at the NCI grounds, which is the former Flow Grounds, the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Security Forces football team and the National Intervention Team, along with other professionals. Of course, we'll have other persons coming in, giving life skills lessons. Come out, parents, come and give your support. Come and support your youth while they play and engage in other activities. We're looking forward to this partnership, not only to the parents, but also to the community, the business, and everyone in the Federation. Thank you very much, GQ, for having us. Inspector Burgon, I thank you very much for coming forward and educating us about this crime prevention method that you have come about, the New Generation Football Program, which will be a very successful one in the Federation. Thank you, the viewing and listening audience. I am your host, Shamin Oden. See you next time.